if Malvern doesn't hop on the gas early.
I mean, yeah, that was the championship, and that arguably cost them the season. Now, bringing up the championship, just moments ago, Penn Charter defeated the Springside Chestnut Hill Blue Devils in what will likely end Malvern's championship bid in the Interac.
Yeah, Germantown will have to beat the undefeated Penn Charter, and just for Malvern to tie it for the Interac championship. GA is 0-8. Penn Charter is 8-0.
Yeah.
So that's a very unlikely probability, but that does not matter. What we're focused on is Fords versus Friars tonight. This is going to be one heck of a game. As you mentioned, these teams had a pretty good matchup back in early January. Both teams know that this is one of, if not their most important game of the year, just because of the rivalry aspect. You'll see once we turn the camera, both student sections are showing out in massive numbers. So
I think a crowd of about 100 Haverford kids showed up in the span of 5 minutes, so this should be a lot of fun. Now, me and Tommy learned just 10 minutes ago that Haverford starting point guard Dylan Gamble will not be available tonight. I'm not sure why, but he's not in his jersey. He's in street clothes.
We have an unknown injury there, so it'll be interesting to see who Haverford starts coming out at the start of the game. We know Malvern starters looks like they're going to get it done, but Haverford, we don't know yet.
Yeah, now Dylan Gamble, he played great defense on Marvin Reed in the second half of that game, which in my opinion is why Malvern started to leak oil, because Marvin Reed was the person they depended on, and they didn't have him in the second half.
Yeah,
so
another matchup we got to look out for tonight is the battle of the big men. Last game, Haverford's star Manny Butts was coming off an injury, wasn't really 100%.
Yeah.
100% now. Junior McFadden, center for Malvern, is going to have his hands full tonight.
Yeah, Manny was sick last time they played, and he was 100%, which I think we've all had that. You know, you do your first conditioning drill back when you're back from illness, and it just doesn't feel the same. You're a lot more gassed. So hopefully that changes up for Haverford, and hopefully we have a lot of fun tonight. I mean, the student sections are absolutely packed, and the atmosphere should be insane tonight.
Yeah, we got 4 minutes until game time. Another star for Haverford, Silas Graham, hasn't had his best history against the Malvern Friars in years past. Looking to pick that up in this game tonight.
I mean, tonight should be special. Last night, I mean, not last night, excuse me. Last year, Ryan Williams, I mean, we know what happened there. He threw down 2 dunks, and the student section went nuts. I mean, there's nothing better. This is what you dream of as a kid. You dream of your student section going nuts, their student section going nuts. You know, I was in the student section at Haverford last time, and I saw Coach Paul talk to the kids, and he said, soak it up, soak it up. This is the atmosphere you succeed in. So that's the message I think Coach Paul's going to send tonight. Yeah,
Malvern definitely going to need some great performances from their stars, Nick Harkin, Marvin Reed, but big point, Junior McFadden on the defensive end.
Absolutely.
7 blocks against Haverford last time. He was an absolute rim protector. Nothing was going in within 6 feet of the rim.
Yeah.
That's what needs to happen for Malvern tonight if they want to come out on top.
I mean, yeah, Haverford's not known for their low-scoring games, and the final score is 48-46. That's extremely low scoring for a team like Haverford. But for Malvern, that is very common. They like to win those games where not a lot of points are scored. They're a gritty team led by none other than Tag McElwain. His defense, he's taken by far the most charges on the team with 13 this year. So I expect a big game out of him tonight. Yeah, both teams, even though they are out of Interac contention most likely, it does not matter. This game is always one of the most energetic of the year across all sports. This Malvern-Haverford rivalry, really something that we're looking forward to seeing. Yeah, I mean, Haverford, they started 13-0 this year before dropping to, I believe, 17-7 or something like that. Excuse me, I'm not really sure. I believe that was in our notes. 20-5, excuse me, and they're 3-4 in the Interac, which that is not where I expect them personally to go. I mean, they were ranked #1 by multiple Philly high school basketball outlets, and then they came into Penn Charter came into their place, excuse me, and Haverford was favored, and they got smoked by 20. So Haverford's still a very dangerous team, and they're going to play the spoiler tonight. Yeah, both teams looking to make a huge impact on just the other team's future and the other team's history. This Malvern-Haverford, it's been a rivalry through the times. Teams remember, seniors remember. Exactly. They want to win this final game. Yeah, tonight should be a lot of fun. Now, I mean, we brought it up earlier, but I don't think you guys understand the importance of Malvern scoring the 10 points early. They need the student section. You can't just have the Haverford kids going nuts while our kids are sitting down doing nothing. You just can't afford that in a game like this. You need to score 10 points quick, which in my opinion is why they lost to SCH 2 years ago. And here, I heard they're going nuts. And then last year against EA, they lost to EA at home, Silent Night. Malvern didn't score a 10th point until 2 minutes left in the first quarter, and it just wasn't what they needed. Wow, Haverford student section really letting
the people in this gym know that they're here.
And the Malvern student section's silent because it's a good theme. It's a great theme, costume theme. I like it, but could backfire. Could really backfire.
We'll get to the starting lineups in just a few. Now for the national anthem first.
Wow. I mean, they're going nuts right now.
Haverford student section making a lot of noise. Malvern, none.
No, I mean, that's the point. It's, to be honest, I think it's a dumb theme. KJ Carson, he's a senior, 6'2", great player, really fast and can take the ball in transition. Silas Graham, he started on their team and was arguably their best player as a 8th grader. Duke Cloran, he is a senior, very solid player. He can shoot the ball. And again, absolutely no noise is being made by the Malvern Prep student section.
Here comes Marvin Reed, number 3 from Malvern, been that point guard all year, Mr. Reliable.
Yeah, you're gonna need take the night big time. No foul trouble. He needs no foul trouble.
Something the Friars did well last time they played Haverford. Stayed out of foul trouble.
No in foul trouble. Wait, how big is Junior McFadden? Oh, Junior McFadden is 6'7".
6'7".
They're gonna need him tonight big time. He needs to make a big
As you mentioned earlier, 7 blocks versus Haverford last time.
Nick Harkin, he is the 5th highest scorer in the Interac at 15 points per game, and the 10th highest scorer in the entire area at 18 points a game.
Yeah, he can get hot. He really can.
And Andrew Davis, now you give this kid a hot hand, the game's going to go out of hand. Once he's going, there is no chance of losing to Malvern.
I mean, I call him the glue. I think he's that guy that just really keeps the Malvern starting 5 together.
He's a fantastic kid, and he seriously loves everyone on that team.
He's got the heart that Malvern needs. Starting lineups flashed across your screen.
Yep. Very solid, but Manny Butts, again, not starting. Honestly, I expect him to be one of the best players on this Haverford roster, but
I assume he'll get subbed in early.
100%.
Still suffering from an earlier injury.
Yeah, that's what happened last year. I mean, last time against Malvern. He didn't start, but he got in really quickly and played a lot of time. And honestly, he didn't make that much of an effect. Junior McFadden absolutely locked him down.
Yeah, key for Haverford today, need better offense than they did last time.
Absolutely.
Malvern, just better defense. Keep those low-scoring games. They're not very good at winning high-scoring games.
Yeah. Wow.
Junior McFadden to do the tip-off for Malvern. Jacob Becker for Haverford.
Their student section's going nuts right now. This is a sight.
Bit of a hold up here before the tap.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this is about. Oh, we're all good. Junior McFadden about 4 inches taller than Jacob Becker. Oh, and a bit of an unorthodox tip hits the referee.
Junior McFadden. off the deflection, so he is legally allowed to touch it. If he was the first one to touch it, he wouldn't be allowed to get it. But Marvin Reed has the ball at the top of the key for Malvern, covered by Silas Graham. Haverford in a 2-3 zone defense. Junior McFadden on the wing, working, passes over to Nick Harkin. Back up to Tag McLean, thinks to shoot it, does not.
7 seconds left on the shot clock.
7 seconds. Marvin Reed on the wing, looking to find something, pulls up three, rolls out. Definitely had a chance of going in.
That's not the first possession that Coach Paul drew up. I mean, they wasted the entire shot clock, then had a pull-up three. That's not
That's
not
textbook defense by Haverford.
Absolutely.
Malvern in man defense. Duke Colvin on the wing and kick ball by Junior McFadden.
That would have been a great start for Junior. He needs a hot start, and he needs to continue that first, second, third, and fourth. They need a full game.
Silas Graham to inbound the ball for Haverford.
I mean, this kid started as an 8th grader. He's the real deal.
Trying to find something. Finds Becker. Over to Carson.
It appears Malvern's their 3-2 matchup zone. It's like to see. Not in their man.
Again, Haverford without Dylan Gamble this game. Passes over to Carson. Too far with the three as the shot clock was running out. Marvin Reed in transition. Bounce pass to Nick Harkin. And that's a great layup to start the game. Malvern goes up 2-0.
Now, I will highlight this. Malvern did not trail once the entire time against Haverford. Not once.
Hopefully they're trying to repeat that. Haverford on the wing. Lou Becker drives baseline. Back out to Duke. Oh. Wow, N1. Jacob Becker. Great ball movement by the forwards.
Yeah, their student section just erupted. This is going to be a lot of fun tonight.
They got Junior McFadden there. Don't want him in foul trouble, especially if he's going to be that rim protector.
Yeah, I mean, Logan Schwartz, he can take a role in the game, but he's a senior versus a freshman. I'd much rather have a senior on.
As Becker makes the free throw. Haverford with their first lead of Malvern on the season.
Yeah, that's an interesting stat.
Marvin Reed, pass to Junior McFadden. Might have been tipped. Junior McFadden lost control of the ball. Carson to bring the ball up.
It's been a sloppy
Cloran drives in. Back out to Graham. Carson drives against Davis, bounces off. Gets it back. Drives in, looking for offensive foul call. Doesn't get anything. Could have been fouls on both sides. Silas Graham gets the rebound. That's 5-2.
Malvern needs a score here. I mean, they need their student section.
Seem a bit out of sorts. 8 points away until the student section will get involved. Haverford's already getting involved early in this game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nick Harkin in the corner from Malvern.
Oh,
taking the middle. Bit of a forced pass there.
This is really sloppy out of Malvern. This is not the start they needed.
Wow, great finish. Down the floor.
And there's a timeout by
Duke Cloran. That's a timeout for Malvern. Haverford up 7-2 early in this game, and their section is absolutely loving it.
Yeah, this is when you need your student section. This is when you need that 6-man, and Malvern's kids are just sitting down doing nothing. I mean, the Silent Night theme, it's a good concept, but at the same time, it's not at all.
I don't know if I like it. I really don't.
Maybe the first point everyone goes nuts.
Now, what are you doing if you're Coach Paul Metrick in the huddle?
I'm saying, guys, just slow down. We're playing really sloppy. We've had starts to this before, and we've come back. I'm not worried. I mean, they had a bad start against a team like Penn Charter, and when you think about it, they were up at the end of the first quarter against Penn Charter. Now, obviously, it wasn't the outcome they wanted at the end, but they can definitely pick it up. I've seen them with much worse starts.
We can hear you chants by the Haverford student section.
Obviously,
I don't know if they know the theme is a silent night.
Obviously, we can't hear them. I think it's the point, Tommy.
3-2 zone for Haverford. Malvern just seemed to have trouble.
Now, I don't know why
trying to get it in the zone.
I don't know why it would go out of man. Were they man before this?
They were in 2-3 zone before this.
Excuse me.
Andrew Davis drives baseline for Malvern. Rolls back, finds Marvin Reed up top. Step back three attempt, nope. Decides not to shoot it. Nick Harkin for three.
He can shoot.
Too short. He's been a very successful three-point shooter this entire season, but misses there.
45%. That's insane.
Silas Graham drives in transition, slows down. Carson and Haverford set offense. Carson at the top. Over to Becker on the wing. Silas Graham down low. Loses it. Good steal. Junior McFadden picks it up. Gets it to Andrew Davis. Home move up the court.
They didn't run a play. They just running motion offense and just hoping for a
They're
fight.
having trouble getting they're just really having trouble getting penetration.
Yeah. This is not, I think that's like the 5th turnover. This isn't good at all.
And what you want to do against the zone is either get to the middle or shoot well, and they haven't really done either of that so far.
I mean,
Carson against Reed in the post. Not the best spot if you're Reed, but good defenses. Graham gets it. Becker up top, drives in, kicks it out. No shot. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Back out to Becker, corner 3. Too far, air ball. Junior McFadden with the rebound. Malvern Reed in transition. Maybe this could get the Friars some momentum. Not letting Haverford get set up in a defense, but.
Now, when you see Malvern Reed getting stopped in transition, you know this isn't good. He never gets stopped going downhill.
Tag surveying the defense. To Harkin inside. Physical play by Harkin gets the foul.
That's what they needed.
Foul, Leo Becker. That's going to be Haverford's first and his first. I think he got him on the arm.
Yeah,
definitely.
Logan Schwartz coming in the game. Hopefully he can make that effect. I mean, we're 4 minutes into the first quarter, and Malvern has scored 2 points. And this is what we preached about. This couldn't be the start that Malvern had. This is the worst case scenario start.
Nick Harkin makes the first. He's a 70% free throw shooter on the year. Friars overall have improved from the free throw line and the 3-point line.
Definitely.
In the second half of the year.
They shot very well against Haverford the first game. I'm not really sure what the exact stat was, but they shot very well.
Harkin too far. Almost rebound by Junior McFadden.
See, now at Haverford, Junior McFadden was going to get that board. He was dominant, and he's just not being as dominant 4 minutes in the game, but I think he'll pick it up.
Silas Graham for the Fords. Over to Carson. Him and Graham working 2-man. Kicks it down to Colvin in corner. Back out to Becker for 3. Another corner 3 misses. It's the second missed 3 in a row.
Yeah, he had about 4 threes, and he was the reason that Haverford got back in the game against Malvern the first time.
Harkin tries to drive, kicks it out. Lucky that Malvern stayed in possession there.
Absolutely.
Schwartz in the corner.
He likes to shoot it. Oh, no.
Freshman jitters almost gets to him. Junior McFadden in the corner. 3 ball, too far. Logan Schwartz tries to get up. Gets out physical.
He's got to get that ball.
Silas Graham.
He's got to get that ball. I mean, he's about 4 inches taller than Silas Graham. He has to get that. There's no excuses.
Colvin on the wing, drives in. Yeah, didn't really have anything there. Junior McFadden in transition. Don't usually see him here. Probably a dunk.
And again, the student section, they'd be going nuts
right now. Student section would be making a lot of noise, but it's 7-5.
They'd be going nuts right now, and that's what Malvern needed.
5 points for Malvern. Still need 5 more to get that student section to erupt. Colvin in the corner.
See, I don't think that happens if the Malvern student section's there. They're much louder, and they're making an effect. I mean, Junior McFadden just yammed it, and we heard nothing.
It'll be interesting to see if they make an adjustment, maybe to 8 points.
Yeah.
Tag McElwain, deep 3. Misses it off the front of the iron. And I'm looking over at the section, and I believe that they are
doing the next point.
Doing a bit of an audible, and the next point will be their biggest thing. Carson with a deep 3, also off target. Both teams trade deep 3 misses. As Reed in transition, tries to oop it to McFadden.
Oh, it's unfortunate. It's an unfortunate, unforced error from Malvern. Andrew Davis checks back in the game. Unfortunate.
10-5. Haverford up. 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Not the start Malvern wanted, but they are only down by 5 points is how poorly they've played.
They are lucky.
Checking in for Haverford, number 33, Connor Morcell, 6'1" sophomore. Don't believe I saw much of him in the first game.
Yeah.
But maybe with that injury to Dylan Gamble, gonna need guys to step up.
Oh, and number 13, Gabe Baker. I also didn't see him check in. I didn't see him much at the
Gabe
first game
Baker,
either.
6'1" senior for Haverford.
Haverford, very depth. They can afford to lose players like Dylan Gamble and still be all right.
5 seconds left to go on the shot clock, looking for something.
Nick Harkin.
It's a foot race for the ball. Physical play, sliding. He's out of bounds. That's a good call by the referee. That's great hustle.
Yeah, that is.
Connor Morcell and Nick Harkin sprinting down the floor. That's that Haverford-Malvern rivalry that we love to see. Both guys just want it so bad.
Yeah. Gritty basketball. Now, do you think that Malvern, obviously not on purpose, do you think they're going to start chucking up, not chucking up shots, but forcing shots to try and score so they can get the student section going? It could definitely happen.
Owen Murphy checking into the game from Haverford. Marvin Reed misses the 3. Schlichtig tries to pass it out. Haverford rebound. That's Connor Morcell again. Silas Graham bringing up the ball. Both teams seem like they're...
That's not what you want.
Marvin Reed with the reach and foul off the switch. Still his first, Malvern's second, as Cooper Romanchik checks in for Marvin Reed. Ryan Sims also checked in. Gabe Baker bringing up the ball. Working against Ryan Sims. Sims not going anywhere.
Very shifty. Very shifty out of there, Gabe Baker.
Morcell on the wing, up to Graham. Down to Becker. Davis covering Graham. Decides not to shoot the corner three.
Shifted his feet. I'm not sure why that wasn't a travel call. But
Sims covering Baker, playing good defense. 6 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Graham trying to find something. Fade away too.
Wow,
that's just a great shot.
I mean, this is honestly the worst case scenario start from Malvern.
Graham for his first points of the game. Malvern need a point to get that student section to erupt.
Oh my God! And just maybe a freshman mistake. I'm not really sure. It's loud in here. This
15 seconds left to go in the quarter. Shot clock's been turned off. Graham dribbling it up top, covered by Andrew Davis, trying to get last shot. Drives in. I assume we'll come back out and re-attack as he does. Pull up. Three. Oh, rolls out.
And that is the end of the first quarter.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. 12-5 Haverford. Not what you want to see if you're a Malvern Prep Friar fan. But they're still out of it. Only a 7-point game. With how poorly that first quarter is, I'm honestly happy that they're only down by 7 points.
That was one of the worst starts I've seen for Malvern this year. Just really, really unfortunate. They're going to have to pick it up. Hopefully the student section.
As we saw, that student section made a big mid-game adjustment.
Yeah, I think they did.
I believe, trying to read the voice of Friar Nation's finest, Carter McNulty, they said next point they're coming up.
Yeah, they're going to need that. I mean, I've seen, I'd say, out of the 25 games Malvern has played this year, I've seen about 20 of them. That is by far the worst start of Malvern this year. And I can only credit to the atmosphere that Haverford brought to Warren Avenue tonight. And Malvern just isn't bringing it back. They're not returning it, which they're not supposed to. It's not good. Not good at all. I mean,
Haverford not really shooting the best from three.
Yeah, they're not.
They've attempted a good amount. Yeah, Haverford not really even playing their best first quarter, and they're still up 7 points.
This was a pretty bad first quarter from everyone around Sabi basketball, but again, Sabi basketball is gritty basketball at the same time.
That's the interact.
Yeah, 50-50 balls. That is what Coach Paul preaches. Now, if you're Coach Paul, I'm saying, guys, calm down. I mean, this is the atmosphere that we've witnessed before, and we wanted it. Just calm down and play our basketball. They're going to need it.
Marvin Reed checked back into the game. Davis, Romanchik, Schlichtig, and Sims, and Reed, the 5 for Malvern.
Junior and Tag up to the table.
Quick subs there.
I'm not really sure why they wouldn't just start the quarter, but.
Becker with the ball. Passes it over to Carson. Back out to Graham. 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad for Malvern.
Pushes Haverford lead to 10 points. Malvern need a score here. Sims with the ball in the wing. Surveying, can't find anything. Back out to Davis. 3 ball. Too far.
No. This is really
just getting
bad
rebounded. Malvern is really.
Yeah, they're getting out. They're getting out rebounded. Out 50-50 ball. This is really bad. You never see Malvern like this.
Florin in transition, trying to find something. Finds Becker. Oh no, another corner 3. Decides not to shoot it. Carson, deep 3. Bang! 18-5. Haverford. What a start! And a timeout by Coach Paul Romanchik. Haverford up 18-5. Malvern looking for some life, and they need something, and they need a basket.
We talked about it. That was a really bad quarter of Malvern, and then Haverford comes out and bangs 2 threes. Not at all what Malvern wanted. That was honestly the worst case scenario start. I mean, there's no worst case scenario.
They really just got to settle down, make shots, don't force threes, drive in, work it against that 3-2 zone defense that Haverford is playing really well.
They're just not playing their ball. And I mean, I feel like they're pressured by the student section. This is not good. This is honestly the worst. This is the worst possible start for Malvern.
Carson, Graham, Colvin, Becker, and Jacob Becker and Leo Becker.
Brothers or cousins, you know?
Might be twins, both seniors, 6'5".
Oh, then
they look pretty similar. Could be twins.
Congrats to the Beckers.
Congrats to the Beckers. Marvin Reed trying to find something.
And the play
as they get Junior Fadden in the short corner and a force to the middle, but Nick Harkin holds it.
Oh
no foul called. That's great defense.
This is really bad.
Haverford in transition. Silas Graham gets it up top. He's got 2 points so far. Duke Cloveren's been killing Malvern so far. He's got 8 points. Becker with a jump shot. Too short. Marvin Reed, this is what they got to do. Try and push it. Don't let Haverford set up in their zone. Tag Mackerlane.
Need a bucket here. No
drives.
choice. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's foul.
And he gets a foul.
That could be a huge. That could be a huge.
Now, what do they do on the foul shot? I'm seeing Carter McNulty say no foul shots. They don't want any reaction to foul shots. That would honestly kill the momentum of the game. I agree with that decision. To no matter what happens on these free throws, here they remain quiet.
Malvern hasn't scored in about 5 minutes. And
this is the first.
This is the worst start I've seen out of Malvern.
Tag Mackerlane, 70% free throw shooter on the year.
This is gonna be a big hill that Malvern's gonna have to climb.
As Mackerlane makes the second. 18-6 Haverford.
I mean,
Davis covering Graham.
Malvern has 6 points after 10 minutes. This is really, really unfortunate.
Graham finds the ball. Working against Davis. Becker at the high post. Working 2-man. Doesn't see anything. Passes it over to Cloran. Drives in.
That's good defense.
That's good finish.
Right,
wow.
Malvern gets a bucket
thought for sure that would go in. Junior Fadden. Hey,
and
there it is.
Section goes nuts. They needed that. They're electric.
And Malvern's student section had
just erupted. Who did that? Who did a backflip?
And I believe a foul was called. Is that an N1?
It was.
Ian Files backflip.
That was sick. Villanova commit. That was sick.
18-8. Maybe that's what Malvern needed as Junior Fadden heads to the line for his N1 free throw.
Wow, that was what Malvern needed. Malvern really needed that. This would be huge.
Junior Fadden, 56% free throw shooter.
You can't count, as they say. Well, I actually kind of agree with the Malvern decision to end the silent night at 8 points instead of 10. Definitely the right choice.
Yeah. Hopefully that's something that Haverford needs, that Malvern needs, correction, as Malvern moves to their full court man press. Carson covering Reed, leading the team in steals can definitely hurt you.
Well, you gotta
not too careful.
Gotta stay away from the hand checking.
He's got 1 foul early. Doesn't want to get that second.
Oh,
pocketed by. That's just unlucky.
That is just unlucky. That is so unlucky. Nick Harkin made a great play to tap the ball away.
Becker pocketed by Nick Harkin, but it bounces right back to him. He gets under the basket, goes in for the layup. Haverford up 20-8. 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Haverford playing good defense.
Oh no!
Andrew Davis loses it.
Loses the ball.
Just been great defense really by the forwards all game. They've kept Malvern in a box. They're really trying to find the middle, but Haverford's not letting them get it.
Yeah, I mean, a fantastic game plan done by their head coach. He actually coached at Archbishop Bryan, won Coach of the Year twice in the PCL before coming to Haverford.
KJ Carson.
Oh.
To Cloverin, deep three, too far. Rebound Nick Harkin.
The box out. They need a bucket here. I mean, they have 8 points after 11 minutes. That's not good at all.
As you mentioned, Malvern good at low-scoring games.
Not this low-scoring.
Not this low-scoring. Nick Harkin surveying, can't find anything. Just a bit of a mental error there. Carson in transition. Blocked by Nick Harkin, and he gets the foul. Don't know about that call.
That was
looked pretty clean to me.
Block. Unfortunate. I mean, you think about the start, 20-8, and this is without Dylan Gamble playing, one of their best players.
Harkin getting the foul. Schwasik's going to check in after the first free throw.
They need someone to make an impact.
KJ Carson makes the first. 6'2" senior.
His 4th point of the game. 4th.
Duke Cloverin really leading the Haverford so far early. 8 points.
Yeah, my handwriting kind of stinks, man. I'm sorry about that. I did not expect to start out of Malvern at all. I mean, I knew the silent night would make an effect, but not this big of an effect.
22-8, and you know what's interesting? I haven't seen Manny Butts check into the game yet.
I haven't. I mean, he's at the end of he's at the very end of the bench.
Malvern with their Schwastik-McFadden look. Schwastik in the middle, tag out to Teg.
Oh,
needed the three, doesn't get it. 22-8 still. Haverford, 4 minutes left to go in the second.
There's a lid on that rim. This is not good at all.
Becker. We get a foul called underneath on Mackerlane as he's working against Graham, trying to contain him.
His first foul, and a pretty unfortunate foul at that. His second, his first. Oh, that was Nick Harkin? I'm a little confused. I thought it was on Teg.
No? Team's second foul of the quarter, I believe. Haverford taking their sweet time on these inbounds, still getting them in though. Malvern still in man defense.
I mean, 22.
Corner Marcel, deep three.
Whoa, way off. And the fact that the fact that Jacob Becker even had a chance to get that rebound is just describing how the start and another turnover.
And they can't. Another turnover for Malvern. As Nick Harkin gets in a physical play with Connor Morcell. Could have called an offensive foul, but they decided not to.
This might be a worse start than the Penn Charter game last year at Malvern, where they lost by about 40. This is really bad.
I believe I saw 34 in the JV game.
I did. He was he was in the JV game. Good for him. Versatile player.
Oh, offensive foul
and
called.
And they needed that.
By
they
Teg.
absolutely
Teg
needed
Macklin
that.
draws the offensive foul against Graham. That's going to be his first of the game.
Yeah, first of the game.
Team second, playing very conservatively so far, but maybe that's the momentum. Maybe the section can build on it, and maybe the players can build on it.
Oh my! I mean, that is Graham's second. Excuse me. That's my fault, Tommy. I know that down in the box score. That's my fault. My fault. All right, Malvern needs a bucket here. I mean, I think I've said that every single possession that Malvern needs a bucket, but it's true. I mean, at this point.
Oh, definitely a lot of contact there.
Number 33, Connor Morcell.
Gets the foul called. Check that, number 5, Duke Clover, they call it on. A lot of contact from both players. Could have really called it on both. As Marvin Reed with his quick pull-up that we know very well. We'll go to the line. Reed makes the first. He's been Malvern's best free throw shooter, shooting 87% on the year.
And that's his first point. I mean, he had 13 first half points at Haverford, and that's his first point. Almost 5 minutes.
60% from 3, making 3 out of his 5. Bit of a slow start for him.
Oh,
Reed misses it.
When Marvin Reed's missing free throws, you know it's bad.
22-9 Haverford. Becker with the ball up top to Carson on the wing. Working against Reed. Becker again at the high post.
10 on the shot clock.
Leans in, 10 on the shot clock. Good hands by Marvin Reed. Not going to reset it. 9 seconds left to go on the shot clock.
Good play call.
With his back turns. Triple move. Great block by Schwastik.
3
seconds left to go on the shot clock. Don't need to put it up.
If that goes in, I mean, no. And
they get the reset, though.
This is so bad. This is so bad for Malvern.
Leo Baker with the rebound on the backside. Picks up the loose change. 24-9 Haverford. 15-point lead. Teg Macklin, corner. Decides not to shoot it. Schwastik in the short corner.
Oh, my goodness.
Up to Reed. Almost a turnover. Quick pull-up. Misses.
Wow. Malvern is now, I believe, I can't do math here, 14 minutes in the game and they scored 9 points. This is really bad.
Carson on the wing. Quick shot, and he get the N1. Wow. 26-9 Haverford.
This is, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say anymore.
Not the start you were hoping for if you're Malvern.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, you're underestimating it. That is, I'm speechless. I'm actually speechless.
And this is without Manny Butts and Dylan Gamble.
Yeah. Arguably their 2 best players. Oh my goodness. This is, I mean, if I'm Coach Paul, I don't even know what I'm saying.
Owen Murphy, sophomore for Haverford, checks into the game for Leo Becker as Carson makes the N1 free throw. Haverford up 27-9.
I mean,
Tag McElwain and Marvin Reed up top.
Thank God Fire Nation decided to change it up, or else they'd be just sitting here doing nothing.
Still. McElwain in the corner, tries to get out. He's able to.
See, Junior's got to pass that. I mean, why you're taking it from the top of the key, I'm not sure.
And McFadden with a turnover. In transition, Colvin. Euro step. Wow, great defense. Marvin Reed, can he get it? Uses his speed in transition. And he gets the foul call. Body first. Haverford student section and the coaching staff not liking it, but he got him with the body first.
He hit the body first, definitely.
Definitely got the ball with the hand.
Yeah.
Great block when it comes to that.
Definitely a fantastic block if this was a contact
But he
sport.
got him with the body first.
If this was contact sport, that's a fantastic block, but unfortunately it's not. Now, man, Malvern still doesn't score 10 points. This is really bad.
Marvin Reed at the line. And Haverford student section mocking the Malvern student section.
Giving them a taste of their own medicine.
Malvern reaching 10 points as a student section for Haverford goes crazy.
I mean, Malvern needs all the support. Malvern needs all the support they can get, and if it's from Haverford, so be it.
As Reed makes both, 3 for 4 in his game so far.
Yep.
27-11 Haverford.
I mean, goodness gracious, 11 points in the second quarter.
There's this defense that I'm talking about. Reed can definitely hurt you.
All right, never mind.
Colvin drives baseline. Quick pull-up, too far. Rebound, Schlichtig. Passes over to Tag.
Malvern needs
up.
a good end for this. And
wow, that's just a great finish. There you go. That looked like really Malvern's first ever good finish.
Like
good shot there.
That was like pure Malvern basketball.
They've been having trouble even to get shots on the rim. That looked like a normal Malvern basketball shot.
That was a fantastic down in transition, finding people to make plays, and it happened.
As they cut the lead to 14. Haverford working in their offense. That's a tough layup when you got Logan Schlichtig in the middle, but
Malvern needs to get that ball back. I mean, there's absolutely no excuses for that. They need to get that rebound. This is, I don't know how many times I've said this is a bad start. This is, honestly, I think the worst start I've ever seen out of Malvern.
As Haverford gets a new 30 seconds on the shot clock. Ball did hit the rim. Colvin passes up to Carson, drives, gets a foul, and almost gets a 2nd and 1. A lot of contact there from junior McFadden. But they call the foul on Andrew Davis.
Yeah, I believe Andrew Davis was. That's the right call. They called Andrew Davis instead of Junior McFadden. He hit him with the body. He got beat off the first step, then used the body to get back.
Carson at the line. The seniors from out for Haverford really stepping up, knowing that this is their last attempt versus Malvern.
Yeah, I mean,
as Colvin with 8 points, KJ Carson with 8 points. And Becker with 5 points, leading their team. This is their last game. They really want to make worth of it. As Carson makes both free throws.
That brings up to 9 points. And Malvern needs a bucket here. I think I've said that over 10 times this live stream, but this is bad.
Reed bringing the ball up. 42 seconds left to go in the game. Schlichtig in the corner. Cross-court pass to Andrew Davis.
I mean, the fact that Haverford was able to close out on a full cross-court pass.
Turnover. Haverford gets the ball. Silas Graham. There is still a shot clock. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 20 seconds left to go in the game, in the first half. Graham with the ball again, going to hold for about the last shot. With Colvin. Back to Graham, working against Andrew Davis. Trying to find something. It's good defense, step back shot. Off target, Junior McFadden gets it. They got 3 seconds left. Marvin Reed in transition.
No?
That's going to end up being short. And that is what you call a perfect first half for the Haverford forwards.
No, it's honestly not a perfect first half. It wasn't. They didn't have a good first quarter. Malvern has just played that bad.
And could it be that student section not being involved? We don't know,
think
folks.
It is.
We do not know.
I mean,
this could be the banning of the Silent Night game.
I honestly hope it is.
If they end up losing this could be.
This is really unfortunate. 29-13. I mean, that's Malvern was up by 10 going into the half. The first game, and this is just
really
good.
atrocious.
As we're back here.
Talking about the Haverford student section.
They're electric.
Don't know what the theme is yet.
I don't at all.
I've seen some Brian Dawkins jerseys.
I see a Derrick Henry jersey. I'm not really sure.
I don't know if it's Jort's theme.
It's either Jort. I can see Jort. I can see 90s, but at the same time, I see a Nick Foles jersey.
But whatever the theme is,
it's helping out.
They're doing very well.
Yeah.
I'll give them that.
I mean, we had a whole, not halftime segment planned, but we had a whole funny, we're going to joke around. I don't want to joke around.
No jokes around here.
I don't want to joke around here. I mean,
as Haverford really just putting the pressure on, not really a perfect technical first half.
Yeah.
But they put Malvern on their heels.
Defensive.
Their defense was perfect.
They played perfect on defense.
Didn't let Malvern get the ball inside.
Yeah.
Weren't allowing terrible shots. They're just playing a great first half.
Now, the last time I was a part of the program when Malvern had this bad of a half was actually my 8th grade year. I wasn't a part of the program, but I was in the locker room during halftime of the 2021, game against SCH. At SCH, they were down by about 20 at halftime, and Coach Paul let them know it. He was pissed. So Coach Paul knows what he's doing. He knows that I'm not that confident, but I'm confident that they can wake up. I mean, it's 8 o'clock on a Tuesday, and they're still asleep.
Yeah,
this is
bit of a long day. Maybe had a roper test earlier in the day.
Maybe. You never know.
Something getting them, but hopefully that first half sparked in them some momentum and they could come out in the second half. They really need something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what. Usually I'd be like, if I'm Coach Paul, I'm saying this. I don't even know what I'm saying.
This was similar to the Penn Charter game. Malvern had a rough first half, and they came out without any energy. Hopefully they could contradict that this game.
They had a great third quarter by Ryan Sims. We haven't really seen today. I believe Ryan had a one shift for like a minute and a half.
He did get hit in the nose, had a bloody nose, had to get checked out by Millsy.
Oh.
I did see him back on the bench, though. Hopefully he can get back out there soon. Maybe he's that guy that the Friars need.
I mean, this is we haven't really seen. I don't think Bryce Perkins has been in it all.
No.
I saw Cooper on Magic for a little bit, but
yeah, no bench production for the Friars
zero.
so
and
far.
There is a ton of bench production for the Haverford forwards.
Junior McFadden with 8 points so far this game.
Yeah,
Marvin Reed with 3, and Nick Harkin with 3. Check that 2.
Yeah, my handwriting is struggling. This pen is. I blame the pen.
I'm seeing 8, 3, and 3. So.
That
adds up to 14, which there is only 13 points for Malvern on the
well, then we're all right.
On the scoreboard.
We're all good then.
Maybe we should use your scorebook, not theirs.
Maybe.
7 minutes left to go until both teams will take the floor.
Yeah. Now, if I'm Coach Paul, the main thing I'm focusing on is energy. I mean, they came out with absolutely no energy. They're getting beat on 50-50 balls. They're getting out-rebounded. I mean, Logan Schwastik and Junior McFadden are about, at minimum, 2 to 3 inches bigger than any single person on that team, and Haverford is simply out hustling them. And there have been a ton of instances where Malvern should have got rebounds easily and just push it in transition, and then got an easy layup. And they didn't even get the rebound, and it's a putback point. I mean, so many second chance points from the Haverford forwards.
And again, Haverford without Manny Butts in the first half and without Dylan Gamble this entire game.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw Dylan Gamble not warm up, I was like, hey, Malvern might win by 10+ points. Not possible.
No.
Literally not possible at this point. Not possible.
Well, maybe we could turn a page in this game. We could talk about our favorite costumes in this team section.
I mean, now this is my favorite costume that I saw, but I did give TJ Hillary my prison costume. I was supposed to wear it for Halloween, never used it. So see Scotty Scheffler in prison.
Some other highlights. I saw Ian Files with the Spider-Man.
I saw him do a backflip. That was sick.
I saw Matt Crawford with the Talladega Nights.
That was nice. Good pull from him.
Driver's uniform.
I saw a ton of onesies. Cash Ogborn, Chewbacca.
I did see that too.
Not my personal preference, but I mean, yeah.
A lot of Eagles jerseys there too.
Yeah.
A lot of camo.
Not everyone has costumes, so.
Yeah.
I mean.
But rough start for Malvern.
I've honestly seen. I'm not gonna lie. I have not seen worse. That's I haven't
I'd
seen
love
worse.
to say that we've seen worse, but
we haven't.
I mean, when you score 13 points in one half of a varsity high school basketball game at the Interact level,
that's bad.
That's not good at all.
Not good at all.
And that's not really just bad overall. That's just bad scoring.
Yeah, really. I mean, I honestly think our freshman team from our freshman year could have scored more than 13 points. I mean, we were a great team, but
because I will point out, Haverford only 29 points.
Yeah,
I understand that's still a great amount.
Still a good amount.
Going to calculate up to about 58 points total in the game.
No, they scored 46 last time. So.
But 29 points isn't the most that Malvern has let up all year. It's really just that scoring, that offense that they're really struggling.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, Haverford playing that 3-2. They even switched to a 2-3 zone defense.
Yeah.
It's really working.
Now, the halftime score of the last game was Malvern 31, Haverford 21. A lot different this time, but Haverford did come back by the end of the game. Tommy did mention it. They missed a layup with about, I think, 2 minutes left to tie the game, and then Malvern ran away with it. So Malvern can definitely come back in the game. I've seen bigger comebacks.
Yeah, Malvern shot 29% from 3 in the first game, 77% from the free throw line. They're probably about 20% from all areas
and
this game.
Honestly, that's being generous.
That is being generous, too.
I mean, Malvern, the first time at Haverford, again, we'll bring it up. They had a great first half and not the best second half. Oh, what's going on here? Someone's...
Bit of an altercation here between the student sections.
Oh, really? I can't... There are parents in the way. I can't see. And as Haverford comes back, walking on the court, not very energetic, but...
Not sure what happened there.
Yeah, I can't see through these
parents. Can't really see the Malvern student section. But Haverford will take the court again. We got 3.5 minutes left to go until the start of the second half.
If I'm the Malvern team, I'm running onto this. I'm bringing the energy. I'm running onto this court, and I mean I'm really just locking in. I mean usually they come back from half, walking onto the court, not very energetic, and they have a slow start. That they cannot afford that.
I want a lot of energy from Malvern coming out.
I mean the student section, they didn't do anything in the first quarter, but they haven't had anything to cheer for except for the Junior McFadden dunk, where they couldn't cheer for it. So.
Still trying to get a read on what the Haverford student section is.
I am so confused right now. I mean, I'm seeing a A.J. Brown, Kelly Green. I'm seeing a Allen Iverson Sixers jersey, but it's not Philly team.
And I'm also seeing the Emmett Smith jersey. Really trying to figure out what they're looking like over there.
I see a Jackie Moon jersey. I am so confused. I have no clue.
The only thing I am seeing is a lot of energy as Malvern takes the floor again. Looks like they have a bit more energy than they did in the first half.
I mean, they're shooting from 3. I believe they're about 0 for 6 or 0 for 7 from 3. It was bad. Just they need to pick it up, which I'm confident they will. They just need confidence. Confidence is a major factor in the sport of basketball, and without it, you're doomed. And I don't think in that first quarter a single player on Malvern had confidence.
And I think it's less about maybe coming out with energy, just more coming out with composure, honestly.
Yeah.
Playing against that zone defense, don't want to get too energized and too worked up.
Yeah.
They want to settle down, maybe find the holes, and then make shots.
I mean, they've played against zone defenses before, and Coach Paul, again, I was in the program last year. I know the preparation that Coach Paul puts in. They have zone plays that beat zone, but it's just not working out.
Not working so far. Again, Malvern shooting 33% from 3 so far this year. It's gotten better than the first half.
It has.
70% from the free throw line. 50% from the field goal, from the 2-point line, from the 2-point range.
Yeah.
Not too bad, but they're definitely going to have to make some shots in the second game if they want to get back into it.
Now, I was looking at the stats earlier while I got them, and they are really good in the third quarter. Like, you look at the stats, all their stats, it's like decent, good, decent. So they're going to really need a bad, fantastic to stay in this game. I mean, a 16-point deficit, I've definitely seen worse, but against Haverford, not the bad. I mean, you never see blowouts in this league, ever. I mean, Episcopal, Malvern is such a better team than Episcopal, and Malvern will never blow out Episcopal. I mean, this is Malvern versus Haverford, and it's a 16-point lead at halftime. I've never seen that before in my life.
I'm hoping Eric Kindler drew something up in the locker room.
Absolutely. Eric Kindler, fantastic teacher, too. Great guy.
Great guy, great teacher.
Our moral theology teacher, same class.
Moral theology teacher.
Great spot. It's a good class. If you're a student at Malvern and you have a chance to take moral theology with Mr. Kindler, please take it.
We will be getting to the second half momentarily.
Yep.
Both teams back in the huddle. Getting ready for Malvern to have a complete opposite performance.
They need it.
Haverford looking to
have a similar performance. If you're Coach Paul, you're in the huddle. What are you saying right now?
I'm saying, guys, settle down. We can beat this zone defense. We beat it last time. We just need to make those shots, stay composed, and we got to start getting back on defense and start rebounding. I really think they're just out hustling him in this rivalry game.
100%.
Even though Malvern has the height with guys like Logan Schwartz and Junior McFadden, they don't have that drive. They don't have that hustle.
And you cannot get out hustled in a game like this. I mean, that's just not possible. Malvern out hustled them completely last time. They got a ton of fast breaks, and this time they're just simply not.
Both teams taking the floor.
in the student
We're getting
section.
ready to get back
And
to
now
our
this is the
sideline
environment we
cameras.
love. This is why we love Interact basketball. Both of them are going nuts. This is why we love Interact basketball.
Now I'm going to start with the ball. Haverford going to stick in that 3-2 zone that's worked really well all game.
I see a Tim Tebow jersey up there in the Haverford student section. I am so confused.
I'm trying to get a read here. Finds Harkin inside, another turnover. Not with the start that they want. These are simple mistakes, too.
I'm speechless.
It's less about Haverford playing great defense, really just about Malvern playing bad offense.
They have so many turnovers that are so unforced.
Haverford working it around. Colvin drives. Back out to Beck.
And that's the play that Malvern. I just read.
Leo Becker with a
we
great
have not
layup.
seen Manny Butts once.
We still have not seen Manny Butts. Him and Dylan Gamble sitting at the end of the bench.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what that is. Manny Butts is stressed, so I assume he'd be playing.
Terry McElwain decides not to shoot it. Back out to Andrew Davis. Andrew Davis with a shot. Too far.
No.
And they can't get anything so far. Haverford could push this to a 20-point lead. Getting their settled offense. Malvern still playing man defense. Haven't switched to that 2-3 zone that we like to see a lot. Becker drives, kicks it out. Carson in the corner. Bang! Corner three. KJ Carson.
I'm lost for words.
Malvern trying to stay composed as Andrew Davis gets in the paint. Really the first time all game, and look what happens. They get the ball in the paint, good things happen. Andrew Davis with his first points of the night, 34-15, Haverford Fords.
I mean, a 19-point lead. This is outrageous.
Tyler Graham up top to Leo Becker. KJ Carson having a great game so far. And there's a turnover that we've seen from Malvern so often this game.
Haverford has played a sneakily, very, very clean game. They haven't had many turnovers at all.
And haven't had many fouls either.
They haven't.
Again, McElwain trying to find something.
I mean, this Haverford zone defense is a sight to see. Malvern cannot get any penetration at all.
If you're ever trying to teach zone defense to the next generation, this is what you want to preach. And a foul, not a bad foul really, but that's going to be Reed's second of the game. Looked like Haverford was going to get the transition score. Reed stops him.
Now, I mean, I'm just going to keep highlighting this thing I've seen in the Haverford student section. I see a John Elway jersey too. I mean, I have no clue.
Carson up top, pass it to Becker. Carson with another three. Wow, he cannot miss tonight. That was a two they called it. Even though he still can't miss tonight. Carson leading his team. Don't even know how many points he has at this point.
I mean, this is...
Davis with a three. Finally, Malvern makes their first three of the game. Hopefully that can get him heated up. Andrew Davis looks like he has a lot of energy so far.
Malvern needs to stop.
He really wants to win this game. Haverford up 18.
Oh, and a wide open three.
Oh my gosh. Leo Becker, they cannot miss from the three-point line so far.
That is Leo Becker's 7th point. I mean, this is outrageous.
Haverford 21-point lead as Reed tries to find something, and literally a lucky tip there. Don't know what happened.
I don't even know who I give that to. Nick Carson with the bucket.
Becker in transition, pass up to Carson. Colvin. Graham, we're going to post. He steps out of bounds. Great defense by Andrew Davis. He's working hard so far in this second half.
Now, their coach was arguing that call. I'm not sure if he's saying he pushed him with his body. I'm not sure if I agree with that at all.
Yeah, I think that was great defense by Andrew Davis there. As he gets subbed out. I think he was pretty tired.
Yeah.
He's been working his tail off all half. Give him a break. Haverford up 19 points. What was the score at halftime?
It was, I'm not even sure. Oh, my goodness.
And a turnover by Malvern. Marvin Reed. Not having his best game so far. Hopefully he can turn around. Gonna need him to if Malvern wants to come out on top. Colvin on the wing to Graham inside.
I believe the
Tries
score
to get it
20,
up quick before Swasta came over.
27 to
There's a missed layup
13, I believe. 27-13 was the lead.
Junior McFadden, physical play inside. He's playing great so far. He's got 10 points.
He's really
leading Malvern. Haverford still with a 17-point lead, though.
Yeah, I mean, whenever Malvern gets a layup, it feels like Haverford just hits another three. Malvern needs to stop big time.
Wow.
What a... Oh.
Some contact there. Not too much, but calls the blocking foul on number 13, Tag Mackerlane. KJ Carson go to line. Seeing a lot of free throws for him. Seeing a lot of action for him tonight,
yeah,
really.
Yeah, I didn't really see him in the first game, but now without Dylan Gamble, he's getting a ton of play time, and he's showcasing why he should be playing. It's his 15th point. He's the leading scorer.
I think he's had more points. I think you.
Yeah, I think I'm shortening him.
Carson makes both. He's got at least 16 points.
At least 16 points. And Coach Paul calls the timeout, down 19 points.
Wow. Malvern definitely not going to count themselves out of it, but they're going to have a stellar last 10, 11 minutes if they want to come out on top. Game's a bit of a blur so far. It just seems like it's going too fast for the Friars.
It has. I mean,
it seems like Haverford's really playing really slow so far.
They're not looking up at all. I mean, Malvern's trying to get in transition. Marvin Reed is usually fantastic in transition, and then it's not Marvin Reed's fault at all. I'm not saying he turns it over, but I mean, just in general, Malvern in transition usually it's automatic. Last year we saw a combination of Ryan Williams and Marvin Reed. I wonder if that changed anything with the loss of Ryan Williams.
Yeah, Malvern losing guys like Ryan Pegg, Ryan Williams.
Really hurts. I mean, however, they did lose Billy Rayer, who's at St. Joe's now, a walk-on. Fantastic story, actually. But, I don't even know what to say at this point.
Malvern not really having that third quarter that we were hoping they would have.
Not at all. There's still 3.5 minutes left. If they can cut this lead down to about anywhere between, honestly, 10 to 14 points maybe.
By the fourth quarter, they can have some game in the fourth quarter.
I mean, the student section for Malvern has made literally zero effect, and I mean negative effect.
Yeah, I mean, Haverford, young squad, no commits yet.
No commits
They're
yet,
dominating this game.
Everyone's going to find a home now. I mean, this is the Haverford team that we anticipated seeing it earlier in the year that we just didn't see in the first game.
Malvern gets it inside.
Oh, my.
And they get a foul call. Again, getting it inside seems to be working for Malvern. They're just having trouble actually getting it there.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. Their inside game, it's definitely helping as Leo Becker picks up his third. Their inside game, it's playing well, but when they're forcing the ball to the inside, it's not at all.
Haverford out of 8-man rotation so far. Malvern the same. As Nick Harkin makes his first free throw. Second trip to the line so far this game.
That's Nick's 6th point of the game. I mean, the two leading scorers for Malvern throughout the season are Marvin Reed and Nick Harkin, and they've had relatively no production.
Harkin makes both. Cuts the lead to 17. As Colvin has it, passes back up to Becker, back to Colvin. And a travel called. Didn't really see much there.
Yeah.
Wasn't really paying attention. Definitely could have been a travel, but I don't know.
I mean, that's the turnover. Haverford is starting to play not sloppy, but sloppier in the second half. I mean, they've had a few turnovers, and Marvin can
Reed
capitalize. And
pull up two.
That is just not the shot that you want
and he can't find anything, really.
I mean, you get a turnover, you try and capitalize, and instead you take a pull-up from about 25 feet out.
Becker, great offense by Haverford here. Wow. Great ball movement. KJ Carson makes his fifth three of the game. He is on fire.
I'm running out of room in the box score. 18 points for him.
At least.
Oh, no.
Junior McFadden in the corner.
Oh, my goodness.
Tough position to be in. As he drives baseline, gets turned. Forces him to have a prayer, but gets a turnover as Haverford comes down. Playing a pretty complete game so far. KJ Carson stepping up. Carson drives.
Wow.
Oh my God.
He is having the game of his life. He's at 21 points. He's having the game of his life. Wow.
Haverford leading by 22 points. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Now we're going to need a mental reset, and they're going to really have to have a miracle in these last 10 minutes.
This is
trying to put together something, really.
I mean, you know who KJ Carson reminds me of? Trent Green and Kurt Warner. Trent Green got hurt. Dylan Gamble got hurt. And then Kurt Warner comes in. KJ Carson comes in, and they just go off. And you start to question, is KJ Carson the future of
He's
Haverford?
a senior.
He is a senior, unfortunately.
So that was sadly going to be his last year. Maybe he's getting some
college looks. The internet does allow that. I doubt that will happen, though.
I don't know if they do that at Haverford, if that's legal.
I hope they don't, because
Hopefully
that's not good. I hate fifth years, personally. I don't like PGs. He could have a big state pace up playoff run, and then hopefully find a home, but never know. Whenever Malvern has answered early in this game at all, I mean, Haverford just gives the ball to KJ Carson, and KJ Carson takes it to the rim. Or
they had really a better answer, honestly.
They really have.
Making a three. Tate McLean's got it on the wing. 22-point lead for Haverford. Rostic inside.
And that
rebound, misses the layup. A rebound by Andrew Davis. Again, he's working hard. Pull up three. Too short. As Malvern's not doing their best shooting so far. Becker. Graham to Clorin. Comes around.
And here he is.
Carson started the game so far. Finds Graham inside.
And
throws it up. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it to the corner to Becker. Bang! Haverford lighting it up tonight.
I think they're shooting 80+% from three.
I'd say they're 90% from three. They cannot miss. As we see Bryce Perkins getting ready to check in the game.
That was a second chance point, and Malvern had three guys that could have rebounded that ball. And instead, I believe it was who got their own rebound after that? Whoever it was.
Silas Graham got his own rebound.
I mean, there were three Malvern guys. That has to be Malvern rebound, and that's just describing the night.
Might have called that a 2, I believe.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, no, they called it a 3. Check that. 25-point lead for Haverford. 49-24. McFadden, turnover.
Goodness. And that's describing. He's on the ground.
And they call a foul. Wow. Connor Morcell got the steal.
This is one of the more disappointing games.
Malvern pressing, trying to get anything they can get, and they call a foul on Andrew Davis.
I don't like that call. You know, if Silas went out of bounds, maybe you call that, but that made no effect on Silas, really, to take the ball back up.
Carson bringing it up, pass it to Graham.
And Marvin Reed's lost on defense.
Back out to Carson corner. Another 3.
Wow.
Finally. Misses it.
Now, have you ever seen that clip of Austin Rivers praying to God once he misses once David misses that free throw? That's how I felt. He misses the free throw. I'm thanking God about that.
And he gets subbed out. Deserves a standing ovation with how he's playing so far.
And I think one kid clapped for him. That's outrageous.
Reed to bring up the ball. Haverford still in that zone defense they've run all game.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And
Davis
is not the shot
tries to get his post move.
And
rebound. Bryce Perkins gets the foul. He'll be going to the free throw line. Haven't seen much of him all game.
I think this is his first shift. I made a TikTok with him earlier.
Whatever it was, didn't help the Friars.
Did not help at all. I thought it was. I mean, I don't even know what's going wrong at this point from Malvern. It feels like everything.
Perkins, 53% shooter on the year from the free throw line.
We've never seen a lack of chemistry from Malvern, and that's what we're seeing tonight. I mean, they're just not connecting on passes. They're not communicating on defense. As Ryan Sims checks in the game for Marvin Reed. I mean,
Carson, Graham, and Becker all check back into the game for Haverford as Ryan Sims and Cooper Romanchik come in for Malvern. Perkins misses both. Haverford leading 49-24. 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. The shot clock has been turned off.
Good defense by Cooper Manchi at the top.
Carson, one-on-one with Sims. Sims staying on him. Carson still finds Graham. Wow, what a play by Carson. Just gives Graham a layup, really.
And I mean, Graham still finished. Silas Graham still finished over Junior McFadden, which is very hard to do. And that is, wow.
As Graham ends the quarter with a block on Ryan Sims. Malvern coaching staff looking for a technical foul on Graham for his reaction.
And I don't
get one there.
I don't think it would have changed anything.
Give him 20 technical fouls, it wouldn't change anything.
It wouldn't. It really wouldn't. This is
as the Fords are up 27 points.
You know what this reminds me of? A bright spot. 27-0 in football. That's all I can think about. I mean,
27 points. At Malvern's football score, we'd have a tie game.
I mean, yeah, you bring in Pellicciati, you bring in Jake Bauer, you bring in Jackson McClellan. This game's tied.
This game is still not over yet. We got 8 minutes left to go. It's going to be tough.
If Malvern scores 27 points and holds Haverford to 0 or anything, if they come back in this game, I'll be coming forward for them. I don't even know.
It's not been Malvern's best day so far. Still got 8 minutes left.
I'd call it one of the worst.
Really just searching for pride at this point.
It really is.
As student section depleted, team depleted.
This is going to be the thing. I mean, this is going to be brought up. This is for years.
Really,
I mean,
the whole gym depleted unless you're a Haverford fan.
If you're a Haverford fan, especially a student, you are. Yeah. I mean, you're going nuts.
And they're letting us know. Even guys in crutches are showing out to the game.
That is wow.
Dedication to who that is. Shout out to him.
Shout out to him. I mean, he's not in the theme at all, but I'm not really sure what the theme is still.
Still don't know what the theme is. To be honest, I could be in the theme right now.
I honestly think I could go in there, and if I'm a Haverford kid, they'd be like, oh, nice fit, man. Like they wouldn't even realize I'm out of theme.
KJ Carson to bring up the ball. Becker. Back over to Carson. Carson, MVP of the game so far.
I mean, yeah, he's played absolutely fantastic.
Graham looking for a pick. 8 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Switches with Bryce Perkins.
Wow. Wow. That is
fadeaway shot. He's made a bunch of those all game.
You can't guard that.
You really can't
guard that.
Haverford 29-point lead.
This is insane.
And they can't find anything really. Just a perfect 3-2 zone defense by the Haverford Fords. And a turnover from Malvern. I mean, that summed up their night really.
Yeah.
Just turnovers.
They scored more points. I think they're going to score more points in the first half against Haverford in the first game than they're going to score in the entire game this time. They scored 31 points in the first half last time, and I honestly don't think they're going to. I don't think they're going to hit 31.
Carson with another three. Too short there. I think he knew it right when to let it go. Didn't look very good.
That's called a heat check.
Don't know about that. It looks like it was pretty close.
He was wide open, but it was definitely a heat check.
Davis drives. Wow. Foul there. Definitely a foul. Davis can't make the layup.
KJ Carson with his first, I mean, I can't even call him a mistake of the game. I mean, it's a foul, but I mean, I'm at a loss for words.
Davis checks out for Nick Harkin. Sims back in the corner. Tries to drive, gets trapped, finds Harkin inside, and there you go.
And that's the Malvern offense that we're used to that we haven't seen once today.
Trying to get it to the middle, they get it there. What do you know, they score. Becker to Graham. Back out to Graham, the high post. Silas gets it back. Carson with the ball. Deflection against Malvern. It's going to stay Haverford ball.
Shot clock 7.
Shot clock's at 7. 6:20 left to go in the game.
Now, do you think if we add like an NBA player to our team, do you think we win this game? I still don't think we win this game.
Florian drives, blocked by Junior McFadden. Don't know what that move was.
That would have been a fantastic move.
And Bryce Perkins loses the ball. I mean, Bryce Perkins doesn't usually make turnovers like that. Malvern playing aggressive defense so far. They kind of have to if they want to get back in the game.
Yeah.
Carson drives and gets the foul.
At this point, you're playing for pride. You're playing for the respect of you and your own teammates.
KJ Carson having the game of his life.
This is. I mean, KJ Carson. Credit where credit is due. He's special.
Playing great.
He's special. I mean, for someone that I haven't really seen play before to rise to the occasion in a game like Malvern versus Haverford.
He's a senior, man. Wow. He knows this is going to be his last chance against the Fords, unless he's a cross or baseball player this spring.
Yeah.
But
at this point, if I'm a lacrosse or baseball player and I'm a KJ Carson, I'm not playing. I'm leaving it at that, and I'm saying, you know what? I dropped 23 points against Malvern my senior year, at least 23 points against Malvern my senior year. I'm just going to leave it at that and just go down in Ford history.
Reed in the corner. Malvern's going to have to shoot perfectly.
I would say even more than that.
Harkin gets the ball inside, gets the foul called. Going to be number 24, Jacob Becker. Senior gets his first foul. Ford's playing a conservative game. No one really in foul trouble.
I mean, yeah, they've played as perfect as a game as you can really play. Their offense has been great. Their defense has been fantastic. Their transition has been fantastic. They've got no fouls. I mean,
Haverford really dominating this game.
Yeah, this is the pure.
Harkin makes his first. Andrew Davis coming in for the shooter.
I mean, this is pure definition of just straight domination, and I hate to say this. I hate to say it. I mean, you even in a rivalry, you never want to see it like this.
You talked about you don't really see blowouts in the Interact. We're seeing one.
This is definitely.
As Harkin makes the second.
I think after this we can officially ban the Silent Night from ever happening.
I think Harkin's working through a bit of an injury this game so far. Seems to limp off the court a little bit.
As Coach Paul talks to him, says, "Hey, you played great." It is not Nick Harkin's fault. I'll tell you that much. It's not. I mean, you could really say it's everyone's fault. Really, it's the students. It's Fire Nation's fault. It's everyone's fault.
Carson with the ball up top. Going to Jacob Baker, back to Graham in the corner. Still no Manny Butts or Gamble this game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what happened with Manny at all. I mean,
Carson with his maybe his first turnover of the game.
This is going to start of the greatest
Perkins in transition and gets fouled. A lot of contact there. That looked pretty painful.
Oh no!
As Perkins goes to the ground.
Get up, Rice. Come on, get up. Oh no! Oh.
Maybe bum knees. Looked pretty physical as Leo Baker tried to go for a run through there. 6'5" senior.
Come on, Bryce.
Pretty
you got this.
Large male.
Bryce Perkins, a tough kid. Oh, it sucks to see someone get injured. I mean, I think he's all right. Now, Haverford, they're loving this because, one, I don't know if you remember, some Malvern kids decided to go on their court and slap the logo. So hopefully we don't see that. Hopefully we don't see that here as Bryce Perkins gets his first point. But
yeah, hopefully nothing too bad happens after this game concludes. Perkins trying to make his second free throw. Misses it. Rebound by McFadden.
That might be Malvern's first
gets the
offensive rebound
foul.
of the day. Do Clarence second.
Reed passed the ball in. Gets into Davis. Mackerlin over to Reed. Trying to find a shot, can't get it.
Oh no. Oh, and
Perkins decides not to shoot the three. Mackerlin does. Deep three off the front of the iron as Cloran gets the rebound. Seniors
showing their heart out. They're playing
having a great game for Haverford so far. There's Graham with the ball up top. Leo Becker. Back out to Graham. Covered by Teg Mackerlin. Wow.
I mean, just wow. Wow.
What a play.
Wow.
As Graham drives in. Makes the tough layup and gets the N1. Foul on Mackerlin, his second of the game.
Now, respect to Fire Nation. I don't think anyone has left. I don't think a single person has left. I mean, respect to them.
Yeah.
If Bryce Perkins going back to Mr. Mills' office, that's unfortunate. Just injuries, you hate to see an injury as he goes back to Mr. Mills' office.
McErlane to Reed. Malvern with the ball on offense.
Andrew Davis, he's been the bright spot on this team so far.
Connor Romancic's in the game.
Yeah.
Didn't see that happen.
That's
Bang!
what we needed.
Junior McFadden with a dunk.
Colin Romancic with that's probably the best offensive play that Malvern's had today.
With a great pass by Connor Romancic.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Great steal by McErlane. Get on the floor.
And that's
Carson.
KJ Carson. Wow.
Haverford doesn't get the timeout. It's going to be a jump ball between Carson and McErlane.
Well, it's not between. Yeah. I thought you meant in the NBA, like the jumping up. No, apologies. I thought you meant like that. But yeah, we don't do that in high school.
Just a jump ball. It's going to be where the possession arrow is.
26 points in a little over 3.5 minutes. I think it's possible.
It'll be tough. Let's just say that 26 points.
I mean, you did a three, another three.
And just add a couple more threes after that.
Yeah.
And we'll need a few more after that.
Yeah, and then probably a few more, and then I think we're tied.
And hold Haverford to 0 points.
Yeah.
Reed covering Carson.
And
Reed gets the foul. Carson playing great so far. Reed really hasn't had one of those steals that we usually see every game in the full court. Malvern doubles. Haverford inbounds it. Andrew Davis gets the steal.
Andrew Davis, he's been the bright spot today. He's been the bright spot tonight, and I feel good for him. You know,
Sims to check in the game for Malvern.
Oh no! I mean, that's
loose ball picked up by Malvern Reed. Junior McFadden, corner three, gonna be too far. Connor Romancic gets a rebound on the backside.
Oh, too
tries to go up. He's gonna be short.
Oh, and
still a 26-point lead for Haverford. As Becker with the ball in the wing, passes it back up to Graham.
And now the Haverford student section starting to sing the song Silent Night, mocking the Malvern student section.
As Graham gets pocketed by McErlane and McFadden's fouled.
Number 33, Connor Morcell, that's his second. Wow, thanks for hosting.
As McFadden goes to the line.
All right, now Tommy, final guesses. Now a guess. What is Haverford student section theme? 90s maybe? I'm not.
I really haven't picked it out yet.
I mean, I see a Bobby Clark Flyers jersey. I see a AJ Brown jersey.
And then I also see a varsity letterman.
I don't know. Is that a Walter? That's a Walter Payne jersey in the front. I am lost.
Elaborate theme.
I see a Haverford hockey jersey. This is John Elway.
Elaborate theme for Haverford so far.
Was it just?
McFadden, I think, made both.
Now, honestly, I feel good for Haverford. You know, this is the first time in 4 years they beat Malvern. So it'll come to.
Is it really?
It is. It is. First time in 4 years. So, you know, it's bound to happen.
Graham up top and a whistle.
Well, I think they're quiet because they're on 26 points. That could be me, though. Haverford channel, why they're so quiet, I think because they're on 24. Could just be me, though. Could just be me.
Seeing a polo, seeing...
I mean, it was just dressed up, and I think it's a hat theme. I think every single person has a hat.
Oh, there you go. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe it's the hat theme.
I also see an Eric Lindros jersey. All sports for Haverford. As Colvin has it in the corner.
But then I see someone but then I see someone in an orange polo.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I am lost.
Carson with the ball up top, covered by Ryan Sims. I mean, Becker in the corner, and Haverford makes almost their 8th three of the game, gets the rebound, shot clock reset. And Colvin gets the rebound and cashes in 59-33 Haverford.
I don't think the comeback's possible at this point, Tommy.
I think we might have given it out. As Haverford chance, this is our house.
Which, I mean, at this point...
Even though we have mentioned they haven't won in 4 years, but it's been a complete game by then.
And
here comes the Haverford sub.
6'9" Cole McGuire. We watched him during the JV game. He can shoot.
He's a stud.
He can shoot. He's an absolute stud. Big.
Colvin with a three. Gonna be short guard box out by Connor Romancic. Ryan Sims is gonna be in transition here.
Oh,
Great
whoa.
play.
And
Schlichtig, great shot.
where is
Great
that been all
offense
day?
by Malvern.
That's good offense. We're seeing great offense from the Romanchik brothers.
Schlichtig, good defense there.
Gamble does not like that call. And Connor Romanchik.
In transition, pass over to Sims. Decides not to shoot the three.
Oh.
Blocked there. Carson in transition. And he gets the foul. He'll head to the line again, seeking his 24th
and 5th, which probably more than that.
24th or 5th point, more than that, we believe.
And here come the
Malvern
reserves. We see Jaden Carr. He might be able to score those 25 points. He's a great kid.
Jaden Carr dropped the midseason highlight tape earlier.
I watched it. It's honestly, I was kind of impressed. I mean, that's KJ Carson's 24th point. As the following people took in the game, junior Will Borner, number 4, number 10, Michael DiDomenico, number 44, Gunnar Hendricks, and number 2, Jaden Carr, as we mentioned. And
Carson misses the second. And
Cole McGuire with
almost gets the rebound there.
Gets the rebound. I'm cheering for the kid. We watched him during the JV game. He's 6'8", and he shot, I think, 4 threes and made all of them.
Plus, he's a sophomore. Thought he was a freshman earlier.
No, he's a freshman.
Oh, he's a freshman, so it's hard not to cheer for him.
Yeah. As the night continues.
50 seconds left to go in the game. Haverford up 25 points.
Let's see.
Gabe Baker.
Oh, I thought Cole McGuire was going to shoot it.
Cole McGuire working with 22. Harry Koenig, possibly related to Mr. Koenig, teacher at Malvern.
That would be, and Hunter.
No, I don't think so. Mr. Koenig would send his kid here.
I mean, Mr. Koenig, he's in
the
Hall of Fame.
Koenig again, ball in transition.
And that's the game. Well, Malvern is officially.
Steal by Jaden Carr.
Oh, no, Jaden Carr.
Game's not over till it's over.
You never give up. Jaden Carr, 25 points in 10 seconds. I think it's possible.
I would assume they'd attack here.
Oh,
and a block by Cole McGuire against Will Borner.
That will be the game.
That is going to be the game.
Wow, that was
60-35. And here comes the section possibly. I do see police officers.
Police officers crowding the bench, making sure no one's going to. They wanted to.
They did. They started to come through that
and then the cop
line of chairs on the bench, but cops came and they're not going to be able to storm the court.
Yeah. I believe we might be back here.
We will be back here after.
The cop car is on.
And we are back here.
We are back.
And really just a complete game for the Haverford forwards. Played well on both ends.
That's the best game I've ever seen from Haverford in my 16 years of existence.
Made shots. They played great defense.
Yeah.
Really just a complete game. They stayed out of foul trouble. Malvern the complete opposite.
I saw before the game started, like I said, Dylan Gamble, Manny Butts, they were limited. And then I said, Dylan Gamble's not playing. I said, hey, okay, Malvern, they can attack this. No, KJ Carson dropped 24 points in the game of his life. That was one of the most impressive things I've ever seen.
KJ Carson, MVP of the game. Really, the Haverford seniors. Shout out to the Haverford seniors playing a complete game. Malvern were not their best game. They split on the year, 1-1.
Yeah. And the first time in a while that they've lost to Haverford. So
both teams still have one game left in the Interact. So we'll see from there.
And no, Malvern I believe it's 2.
Malvern has 2 games.
SDH
and Penn Charter. So looking forward to that. But thank you for tuning on.
That will be our last.
That'll be our last production this year.
I have to do SAT work.
We will see you next year.
It was a lot of fun doing this, presenting the games to you guys. Hopefully we come back next year, do the same thing. Shout out to Jack Hechler, Jaime Schlichtig,
Connor Kendall,
and
Jack Morley helping out.
Jack Morley helped out once. Finn Riley helped out, and Sam Winter.
Helping out today. Shout out to those guys.
We'll say thank you and hopefully next year when we bring this game, it's a little more entertaining.
Thank you.